Hi everyone out there in Planner Universe. This is Gifty Etc. and I'm coming to you today to show you how to go through your various papers, incoming mail, that sort of thing, and use your planner to make sure that you take care of everything that you need to do. So let's start with some paperwork and see exactly how I would use my planner to deal with each piece of paperwork. You'll see right here, I have all of my little doctor's cards. I just keep these in my planner because if I ever show up at the doctor and they say I don't have an appointment, it's so important that I have these cards. I want to show you, this one says 11/11/13. When I made the appointment, I went ahead to the November section. You can see right now we're in October, so I went ahead to November. And I wrote that on the 11th. That's it. That's all I need to do for these little cards. But I also have lots of other stuff in here that I need to deal with. So one of the things that I have in here are these little codes that you get from Kellogg's boxes. And I enter these little codes on the internet and it gives me coupons. It's something I can do whenever I have some spare time and I'm at my computer. There is no need to put it on my task list because if I don't do it, it's no big deal. So those just get slipped in here. I also have a coupon that I got at a store, and that coupon's also going to get slipped in here, but when I do my weekly grocery list, I will go ahead and put that with the rest of my coupons. I have an invitation to a Halloween party, and just like the doctor's visits, I went ahead and wrote the date and the time right there on my planner. Now I also have some other mail today. One thing is a magazine that came in the mail. And obviously the magazine, let me put the planner right on top of it and show you. The magazine is not going to fit inside of my planner, but it is a magazine that I like to read every month because it has updates on case law and I'm an attorney. So what I'm going to do is, it's something that I just want to do sometime this month. It doesn't matter when. So I will open up my planner to this month, which is October, and then I will go almost to the last page of October. And you're going to see that I have a task list. And here in that task list, I'm going to write all the things that I want to do this month. One of them is to check the smoke detectors, and I probably recopied that from last year. So this is something I can do anywhere. So it gets an A for anywhere. And it's to read the Bar magazine. Bar as an attorney, not bar as in drinking. Do notice that, and I'm writing upside down for you, so my handwriting's not so great, but do notice that I use A to tell me the context in which I'm going to do this task. So I can do this task anywhere. However, obviously I can't fit the magazine in my planner. I have a solution for that. So if you look right here, I keep this little folder. It's just a clear see-through manila folder. I keep a little pen in it. And anytime I have something that's on my task list, whether I need to file it or read it or whatever, it goes straight into this little folder. And I can just keep this little folder with me in my tote bag and use it whenever I need to. If I was going to file this document for some reason, I would get a sticky note from the very back of my planner. Let me show you where I keep the sticky notes, right back here. And I would write on it F for file, bar journal, and stick that right on there. And that way I can do all my filing at once and I don't have to walk to my file cabinet the same day that I process papers. So I have another piece of paper to process, and this is my library receipt. And you can see this week I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 library books. They are due back on 10/28. So I'm going to go to today, and there's October 14th through 20th, October 21st through 27th. I'm not going to go all the way to the 28th because they're due back on the 28th, so I need to get them back before then or rechecked out. I'm also not going to mark them on the 27th because it's a weekend. and I generally don't go to the libraries on the weekend. So I will move back to my last day that is not a weekend. I will write the word due, and I always underline due dates twice. I'm going to write the date that it's actually due. In case something comes up and I really can't bring it until Monday, at least I'll know that it's actually due on Monday. And then I'm going to write a little note to myself so I know what is due. And those are library books. Notice that I just go ahead and use the small version of the words. I abbreviate a ton in my planner. And I'll write 9 because I have 9 library books. And I put a little star by here, and that little star just means that the list of books is right there in the front portion of my planner, so I know where to find it at all times. The other piece of mail that I have today is just probably some junk mail from our local newspaper. So I'm just going to pull it out, glance at it very quickly, make sure there's no coupons or anything that I want to keep, and then that is going to go in the trash pile. It is very important that when you process your mail, you get rid of the trash right away. There's no reason to keep it hanging around in your planner. And I think that's so important for making sure you use your planner to its maximum efficiency. So there was an appointment, a task, and something that I wanted to do that I needed to go outside of my planner in order to take care of. But in those few minutes, I've dealt with today's mail, I've dealt with today's incoming receipts and documents, or anything that I needed to deal with for the day. It takes less than 5 minutes. It will make your life run smoother. So I highly recommend that you try just practicing where do things go when you open them up, and what can you get rid of, what can you toss, what information can you just copy into your planner, and then be free. Please visit giftyetc.blogspot.com to find out more great tips about using your planner. Thank you.